stream of the day. I know that I said I was going to try to come on early, but as you can imagine, it didn't happen. Anyhow, I am here now. I just have to find the video, and then we will get started. Oh no, what happened? What a pain in the neck. I got it. All right, here we go. First person here. I love you, General. I love you, General. It's like a weird weather day here. It was like, it's a little bit rainy this morning, and then it cleared up and it was kind of nice, and then it started raining again pretty hard, and then like now it looks like it's pretty nice out. Things are about to change for you for the better quickly. Out of the clear blue sky, you may get a new job or a job opportunity or a way to make money on the side that brings in not only a lot of money, but a lot of respect. Looks like you may be starting a new journey and you've got the world at your feet. Victoria, General. Okay, you have a wish, put it out into the universe. Taking time for rest, relaxation serves you well, and you're feeling prepared for your life to move forward. No longer waiting for your ship to come in, starting to make things happen. Sagittarius enters that could be of significance, and you'll have choices. Out of the clear blue sky when you least expect it, in comes an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Life moves forward, and you got money coming in with the 9 of Pentacles. Anonymous, is it bad that I lost? No. If you ever lose a crystal, or if you ever break one, when you break one, they say that you're supposed to give it back to the earth. So I have a stream that runs between this complex and the other complex. I'll usually throw them in there. If you lose it, right, what they say is that it's done for you what it needed to do for you. So now it disappears. Hopefully somebody else will find it that needs it. Or it may turn up somewhere when you least expect it. But no, it's not bad if you lose a crystal. Could actually be good. Talia may have a general for tomorrow. Being guided by the divine, no longer holding yourself back, no longer feeling burdened, brings in a lot of happiness tomorrow. You have a Virgo and a Taurus around that may be of significance, and you may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan or putting money aside for something. Looks like you're stepping into your ambition tomorrow, and you're able to accomplish quite a lot. Love always, General. You've got a new love interest possibly entering and starting a new journey with a new love interest. You have a wish around love, taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. You're feeling prepared for your life to move forward. Stepping into your own ambition is getting you unstuck. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Lily, cards for next week. Cards for next week. Water sign enters, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You have a wish, put it out into the universe, and you're making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Could have a nice business opportunity that comes in. Things could change for the better quickly around money and or business next week, and you've got happiness coming out over your life. Should be a pretty positive week. Negativity is moving into the past. New me. What's coming up next in my relationship with Junior? Relationship starts to strengthen. Communication comes in, or more of it. And the communication should be like pretty consistent. It also looks like you could take a little road trip or a little mini vacation. Georgia, did Chris make a threat like the neighbor said? I think so, yeah. Something went down, yeah. Raven, what's next on my spiritual journey? You're prepared to go deeper. So I don't know like where you are right now as far as spiritual practices are concerned, but you have a new spiritual practice that's coming in that's going to help open up your third eye. And it's also going to take you to the next level. And you'll feel really connected with this practice. I don't know what it is. It doesn't have to be a religious thing, but it could be. Like it could be a religious thing if that's where you are. Or it could be just a spiritual practice like meditation or yoga or something like that. And you seem to get a lot out of it. And you may be doing it with a friend. There could be a friend or somebody you become very good friends with through this practice. That person could be an Aquarius. You have an Aquarius here. Your spiritual life, like you're turning a corner in the near future. I think your intuition is heightening naturally. Picking up this spiritual practice is going to help enhance that intuition, and also probably you probably start hearing things a little bit more. Ronnie, the apartment I wanted is gone. What's next? You got another opportunity coming in. You have another opportunity coming in, and things are moving forward pretty quickly. The world is at your feet. I think that you're going to find something else. There's a move coming if you want it. Like if that's what your desire is, divine timing is guiding you to another apartment. You'll have another opportunity. Liz, general for this week. Oh, I got hair in my mouth. General for this week. Got an earth sign around that may be of significance. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Negativity is moving into the past along with anxiety. You could be redecorating your home, changing homes, entertaining at home, or upgrading your home. It also looks like you're no longer feeling burdened by the weight of the world. Taking time for yourself, rest, relaxation, and self-care recharges your batteries, and life seems to move forward. Not looking back on the past fondly, but you're eager for your love life or your life in general just to move forward, and that's what's going to happen. But that may be especially true when it comes to love, because you got the love cup full here. Auntie, should I stay overnight to work to help out, or will I regret it? Okay, should I stay overnight? Should I stay overnight? Yeah, I think you should. 70% chance yes, 10 cups, I would say yeah. How many steps do I have in today? 9,794. I was short like 800 steps yesterday, and that really pisses me off, so I'm going to try to make those 800 steps up today. Auntie, reading for the rest of the week. Reading for the rest of the week. Things could change for the better for you quickly next week. It may be slow and steady wins the race, but your life is moving forward. You're listening to your intuition. You've got the world at your feet. Then Aries around and an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, that may be of significance. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. A wish comes true next week. Working on a creative project also serves you well next week. Next week, your love life may be moving forward. Love life moves forward and things change for the better quickly around love. Auntie, has Mr. Jones thought of me today, and if so, his thoughts and feelings? Yeah, I think he's been thinking about you a lot just in general lately. And I think that he may be looking to reignite the romance. He's not holding himself back. He's feeling prepared. You've got a wish around the situation, and there could be a new journey on the horizon. Or that may be at least what he's thinking of. Magician, your general prediction for my weekend came true. You said I'd hang out with an old loved ones from my past, and I was skeptical because I thought I'd spend the weekend alone, but it happened. Oh, wow. Cool. Thank you. Raven Galactic. Thank you. Thanks. Those little things are so cute. Beautiful one. Will the medicine work for RLS? Yes, I think the medicine does work. T-Vet Love. Somebody from your past may be returning. Six of Cups. Listen to your intuition. So if somebody from your past returns, and they may be looking to either reignite that relationship or for it to move forward quickly. World is at your feet and you're calling the shots. So don't feel like you have to make a decision immediately if you're not sure what you want. It also looks like you have a water sign coming in that's romantic. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. That may be fresh new energy. You got the Wheel of Fortune. You got good luck and new beginnings around love. But you're definitely the one calling the shots. So don't feel like you have to settle for anybody's bullshit. And somebody from the past returns, which is usually pretty interesting. Lightworker, love for July, I'm single. Love reading for July. Well, you got somebody coming in out of the blue when you don't expect it. They may be a Scorpio. So out of the clear blue sky, a new beginning starts with a soulmate connection that brings in great happiness. Disappointment moves into the past. There's long-term potential around it. Growth, change, and transformations coming in over your love life. Could be with a Scorpio. Looks like you're prepared for it, and it could lead to a committed relationship pretty quickly. No longer holding yourself back. Feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain. An old wound starts to heal in July. Once that old wound heals, it never comes back. That's it. It's over. It's done. You've got a Capricorn coming in, too, that has nice potential. Mario. My Pisces just said she was done. Was it out of anger? Yeah. Yeah. This ain't done yet. This ain't done. Yeah. I don't know what the argument was about, but she's very upset. She's very flustered. However, the romance is still there, and there's still perseverance around this situation. So it'll blow over. It will blow over. Ronnie, am I being tested? I'm so short-fused. My mother's neighbors keep coming over to borrow stuff. They never come when my sister or I'm present. Will they stop, or am I going to need to bail? Okay. Am I being tested? Yeah, well, yeah, you're being tested a little bit, but this bullshit is going to stop. So I don't know what they're coming over for, but they're going to knock it off. They'll stop. What do they need to borrow? Like, I don't get it. Like, what do you need from me? Like, really? Like, why can't people just leave me alone, right? Like, but I think it's gonna stop. Yeah, I don't think you need to leave. I wonder why they don't come over when your mom and your sister are there. I wonder if they've kind of like taken advantage, and that's why. Like, it's like you're a fresh person there, so they think that they can. I don't like it. Ronnie, my mother is older and she doesn't work. She's too much, but her. Oh. Right, right. She's too nice and they take advantage. Yeah. Auntie, Hooker offered to help with my business for a minority equity position. Is it a good idea or not? Okay, let's see. Is it a good idea? It is a good idea. I think this person can help you. Yeah. Love so. Will I be approved by the tailor for my apartment? Leasing office may reject me because I have an active lease. Okay, will I be approved by the tailor for my apartment? Well, I don't know how it works, but like you should get approved for it. I mean, I don't know, like, what is it, like a certain amount of time before you can get approved? Because like if you have an active lease but you want to move out of where you're at, you gotta have something before you leave. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just like wait for your lease to be up and then have nowhere to go and try to get approved then. So I would think that they have to. There's got to be some kind of a time frame that they give you. You know, like if you have to move out July 30th, you have to have a place lined up July 30th so that you're not living in your car in the meanwhile. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got to give you some kind of a time frame, and it does look like you're going to get approved. Ronnie, they're going to have to, or I'm going to fly from Ronnie. Man. Liz, most of the week. Love for the week. Okay. Love cup is full. There's passion that comes in, but you have to lay down the law, set up some boundaries. You may have choices this week when it comes to love. You got an Aries around, you have a Virgo around. Got success coming in around love. If you're not in a committed relationship, you'll have choices. If you are in a committed relationship, there's still success and you'll still have choices and decisions, but love and passion are coming in this week. Don't be afraid to lay down the law and set up some boundaries. There's also money coming in around love. Or, yeah, money comes in around love. Solaris. How do you get a reading? Oh, write your question that you want answered and put it with purple hearts, and I'll answer it when I get to it. Loso. Will Michael give me the money or lead me on? Okay, will Michael give me the money? I think his intentions are to give you the money. That's what I think is going to happen. So let's see. See what happens with that. Solaris, I'm a Capricorn and he's a Sagittarius. What are his feelings? And should I reach out? Okay. This looks like it's got great romantic potential with the Knight of Cups. It also looks like the two of you could be starting a new journey together, and you might be moving on to greener pastures with one another. Six of Pentacles is excellent. It could be a well-balanced relationship where the two of you get out of it what you put into it, and you feel very respected. Perseverance will pay off. So I would say, yeah, reach out. There's no reason why you shouldn't. There's negativity moving into the past, and moving forward, you got good karma coming in. I would take a chance. You're headed towards the 10 Cups being full, and he seems to be pretty open to the idea of things moving forward with you romantically and with a commitment on the horizon. The commitment may not come in right away, but it has potential. You also have the Magician here, which is like the ability to manifest new opportunities. I would reach out to him, yeah, definitely. There's no reason why you shouldn't. He seems to be pretty open. Elizabeth, love. Well, you got the Empress here, so that's positive. Love, money, abundance, fertility, prosperity. Be careful if you don't want children right now. Negativity is moving into the past. Growth, change, and transformation is coming in around your love life. Listen to your intuition. An old wound finally starts to heal around love, and you may make a decision to move forward with your life. You could be getting sick to death with like the options that are around you, and you may feel like they leave you no choice but to move on with your life to somebody new. And you do have new options coming in. Got the ability to manifest new opportunities. An Aquarius comes in. A Virgo is around. An air sign too. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini comes in. So I don't know where you are right now in your love life. I don't remember. But if you're feeling like, you know, these options are sort of getting stale, you may just turn the corner and be like done with those situations, and all of a sudden new energy comes in. Before the end of the summer, I think you're going to find yourself in a committed relationship if that's what you want. Things change for the better for you quickly. New me. Is Junior in love with me? He's got feelings for you and things are moving forward, but I wouldn't say that he's in love just yet. It's like his feelings are growing, but I can't say that he's in love with you yet. It's not coming up strong enough. Julie. See, oh, there it is. When I go tonight, would they allow me another night training at HL? And with the lady that trained me last night. Okay, let's see. I think they will. Yep. Got a 70% chance, yes. Yeah, I think that if you tell them that you want one more night and ask to be with that lady, they'll help you. They'll give it to you. Maggie, love reading for the next week. Love reading for next week. All right, listen to your intuition next week. It's like balance comes back to your life and you have the opportunity to move forward to greener pastures and start a new opportunity or a new journey, possibly with new energy. Looks like it's an air sign that's coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You're no longer holding yourself back. You may be feeling a little bit like you have a long road ahead of you when it comes to love. But this person may be right in front of your face and you just haven't taken notice of them yet. But maybe next week they step forward. I think they're an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Was Maggie. Let me do Sanch, 24 hours. The next 24 hours, you should be feeling successful, well appreciated, and well compensated around a work, business, or school situation. Cause for celebration comes in when communication comes in out of the blue from either somebody you've been hoping to hear from or somebody you haven't heard from in a while. Clementine. Will I close any deals with clients this month? I'm working in real estate. Any good money coming in? Yep, you should do really well. I don't know how fast it's going to come in, but you should have a couple of good opportunities on the horizon that bring in substantial money. Vicky, general between Jay and I this coming week. He's distant towards me. Okay. I think things are going to change. It may be slow and steady at the beginning of the week, but then growth, change, and transformation comes in around the situation, and things seem to stabilize. I don't know what he's so mad at, but he's still mad about something. I don't know. I would ask him. I would ask him just to try to clear the air. Because he seems like he's mad or he's holding a grudge, which is like not helpful. Like, tell me what's wrong. Julie, are they putting me on my permanent floor without being trained on that floor? And is it maybe the second floor? Okay, are they putting me on my permanent floor without me being trained on that floor? I think that they're going to train you on the floor that you're going to be on. It could be the second floor, yeah. You got 3 aces, but I think they're going to train you. I don't think they're just going to throw you in. Julie, is R coming back from the gym or to L's place? Or L's place? Is he coming back from the gym? L's place. I would say he's coming back from the gym. I don't think he saw her today. No, it's not coming up high enough for me to say that he's coming back from her place. More or less, general for next week. You could be feeling like better grounded, better compensated, better appreciated, and better paid at work. Work may be really good next week for you. You got good karma coming back. Listen to your intuition. Success comes in around work. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or putting money aside for something, and your perseverance around work and career pays off next week. Nav, are the Leo's intentions towards me? Okay, he's kind of all over the place. So he may be feeling like heavy about the situation or burdened by the situation and also quiet. He's got Lovers in reverse, so he may not be looking for the relationship to move forward right now at this point. However, he's got temperance here. So if you be a little bit patient with him, have a little bit of patience, there is possibility for a new beginning with him, and there is possibility of long-term commitment. It just may not be happening right away. You may have to give it time, and then all of a sudden one day things may just move forward pretty quickly. It's like he may just not be ready for that yet, but one day he will be. Jay, current feelings between me and Brianna the Aries. Soulmate connection. First thing that comes up around the two of you. If you guys are going through a hard time right now and you feel like things are stuck, or you may be feeling like, I don't have a lot of choices, I'm not really calling the shots here, somebody else is making all the decisions, just give it a little bit of space and time, because it looks like in the short term things may be a little bit wonky, but long term the perseverance pays off around this situation. It's a soulmate connection. It's just, you know, soulmate connections suck. They're very difficult. But there's more to come from this situation here. Cinnamon, next 48 hours. Perseverance pays off. Cause for celebration comes in around a new journey when you no longer hold yourself back. You have a wish. You're feeling prepared. And you're walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Should be a pretty good 2 days. Mihak, General. General from Mihak. Feeling prepared. Feeling prepared, cause for celebration comes in around moving homes, changing homes, or upgrading your home. It also looks like out of the clear blue sky, success comes in. Possibly around a business endeavor or money. It looks like you got money coming in, and this could be through like a side hustle. You're no longer holding yourself back or waiting for your ship to come in, but you're starting to make things happen. Stepping into your own strength serves you well. It also looks like self-confidence seems to be strengthening. So that's good. KM, love reading. Feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief when a Taurus enters. I think this is new energy that you haven't met before because you're moving on to greener pastures. It looks like you're making a choice or a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And with that, life moves forward pretty quickly. The world is at your feet. This person may come in and make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. A new beginning starts. You might have to have a little bit of patience. It may not happen immediately, but it seems like the situation has good potential around it. J, General. Disappointment moves into the past. Feeling weighed down by the weight of the world is also moving into the past. A new journey or a new adventure is on the horizon. You may be putting some effort into a creative project that serves you well, and maybe it even pays off because you've got a whole bunch of money coming in. Got a soulmate connection on the horizon. If you're not with anyone right now, could be with a Gemini, could also be with an Aries. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. But basically, you're moving into a very pleasant time of the year. Like, things should be going really well for you. Also, taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. More or less, will H contact me? Is he thinking of me? I do think that you'll hear from him relatively soon, and I do think he thinks of you. Ronnie, is my brother-in-law cheating on my sister? I don't know that he's cheating. I don't see anyone else here. And it does look like they have potential for their relationship to change for the better quickly. They may be having a whole lot of a hard time with like arguments, fighting, arguing, and not getting along. I only get one ace for whether or not he's cheating, so I really don't think he is. I don't see the Three of Cups here, but it does look like they may be really going through it as far as not getting along and arguing with one another. Sucks. You know, it's so hard. Yeah, it looks like it might be a little bit messy right now, but they have the opportunity to fix it, or things could change for the better. L'Amour. Advice for today. Advice for today. Listen to your intuition. Shit, it comes up pretty strong. The Hierophant is here. You may be like connecting with your spiritual side today, and that may serve you well. Maybe taking time for meditation may relax you, make you feel good, connect you to something. Looks like you are being guided by the divine, and you have money coming in. You've got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles. So it's like the hard work you put into something is coming back, and you should be making some decent money today or in the near future. Happiness is coming out over your life, and things are changing for the better quickly. So have a little bit of faith in that. More. Simran, why did the Pisces randomly start a fight today? Why did the Pisces randomly start a fight today? They were having a tower moment all their own. And I don't think that you're the only person they're fighting with. I think that they're having issues in general. Something was going on before their argument with you. I don't know who this person is in relation to you, but you may find out that somebody else took the brunt of it too, because they had the tower moment. That's what caused the argument. They were in a bad mood, and they're going to tell you, Fool's in reverse. So you'll find out more about it, but they just kind of may be going through a bad moment today. Simran, is a Scorpio talking to a new possible love affair? Yeah, there's somebody else around that Scorpio for sure. Sorry, well, I see Aaron tonight. Yeah, I think you will. If you don't see him tonight, you should be seeing him relatively soon. It's like negativity around that situation is moving into the past, or a disappointment's moving into the past, and the relationship is moving forward. So yeah, I think you're going to see him tonight. L'Amour, what's coming towards me? Intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. Perseverance pays off and brings in choices. A wish comes true. It also looks like you got success coming in around life being a little bit more in balance, and feeling like you're seeing some good karma come back to you. Water sign comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Also a Leo enters. Julie, is C missing hanging with me and my friends? Yes, he is. Simran, what sign is the Scorpio talking to? She's talking to another Scorpio. Well, Scorpio comes up very strong, but it's definitely another water sign. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Could be a Scorpio, but there's growth, change, and transformation that's coming in around that situation with them. I think it's another Scorpio. Magician, will the female bee respond to my email? Soon, maybe within the next 2 days, you should hear from this person. Poppy, current feelings of my friend Olivia. Will she reach out to me anytime soon? Yeah, you should hear from her out of the clear blue sky relatively soon. She's kind of in a place right now where she may have come out of like a bad place, and now she's feeling like she's taking control of her life and she's starting to make things happen. She's got happiness coming out over her life, but it's in reverse, so it may take a minute for her to get there. An old betrayal, somebody that has hurt her or betrayed her, she's like kind of worked on healing that wound. It's moving into the past, and she's looking to move forward with her life, and that's when you're going to hear from her. And it does look like she's not looking back on her past fondly. She's eager for her life to move forward, and that's what's happening. So whoever's like screwed her up in the past, she's moving away from those people, and she's reconnecting to the people that she wants to be connected with. And she's moving forward in a positive way. I think she's moving into a much better place than she's been in a while, and you will hear from her soon. Where are we? No more. I don't see it yet. Did the manifestation candle I did work for July? It did. Yeah, you should see success from it. Evie, my next boyfriend, what kind of person is he going to be like? Okay, next boyfriend, how will he be? He's going to be someone who has a whole lot of respect. He's a very passionate person, very positive, definitely sees the glass as half full, no doubt about that. He's got a romantic side. He's also a little bit adventurous. He's kind-hearted, sincere. He knows how to have a good time. He does like to have a good time, but even though he likes to have a good time, he definitely has goals that he's looking to achieve. So I think for him, he's like, it's somewhere about balance. It's like, I like to go out and have a good time. I like to hang out with my friends, but I'm also working on these goals, whatever they are. Seems to be pretty driven. Seems like a good person. Pure Divine may have general for this upcoming week. Okay, for this upcoming week, you should be feeling a little bit better compensated or better appreciated at work. It also looks like negativity is moving into the past. Romance is heating up if you're in a relationship. If you're not in a relationship, a new love interest could enter out of the clear blue sky. They may be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It also looks like you got the Magician here, which is the ability to manifest new opportunities. An old wound is starting to heal and move into the past. Zahira, could this connection between A and me turn into more? It has potential, yeah. It could turn into more. Absolutely. This is Zoo, me and Leo. Things could change for the better quickly. Negativity moves into the past, and respect and balance comes back to the situation. But there still may be some indecisiveness around the Leo as far as your relationship with them is concerned. I don't see a lot of love here, but there is growth, change, and transformation. So maybe we didn't get there yet. Like maybe you got to give it a little bit more time. But it does look like the relationship is changing for the better, and there is more potential here. Simran, characteristics of the Scorpio that each Scorpio is talking to, good and bad. This is somebody who's very creative. They're very intelligent, kind-hearted, sincere. They don't stand for any bullshit. They have a very strong personality. They don't stand for any bullshit. They may be very attractive. They also may be, like they know what they want, and if they're not going to get what they want, they're not going to play games. Like, that's it. Like, it's like you got one chance and then that's it. They may have a weakness. Like, they may be very weak in one area of their life that they feel like they're trying to overcompensate for. They'll get over that in time. It's like a maturity thing, that weakness. I mean, the relationship between these two people has potential for commitment, but she's got a stronger personality than he is. So if she doesn't get what she wants, she'll move on. She's not going to stick around and play games or be jerked around. Simran, can you tell me how they met? I don't know how they met. No, I don't know. First of all, right now, I mean, this is all hypothetical. We don't know 100% that he's talking to this person. We don't know 100% that it is a Scorpio. And we don't know, like I said, whenever we ask hypothetical questions, you're going to get a story that's going to become hypothetical. Like if we knew 100% that he met this girl while he was working at the gas station, they started dating and they've been seeing each other for 3 months, that gives us something to read from. But just hypothetically talking about like people that are talking with one another, you can wind up making stories up, and then that doesn't serve any purpose for anyone. I would say most people these days meet online. That's usually, like people that are out looking for people are usually online. But I can't swear to it because I don't know that he's really with this person. And we don't really know that this person is definitely a Scorpio. If I had to guess, I would say that they met online. Yeah, that would be my best bet. But I always get skeptical with like hypothetical things because, is he talking to someone else? Yeah, there's somebody else around him. Can I swear it's a Scorpio? I can't swear to it. It showed water sign. It shows growth and change and transformation, and that's the Scorpio card. But we don't know where they are in the relationship, so it's really hard to go there and be 100%, although nothing's 100%. Where am I on the regular list? Hang on for a second. Did that. Love and light, how Scorpio felt about me last night. Thought you were fun, exciting, adventurous, kind and caring, successful, unique, stable, and they genuinely had a good time. This is cause for celebration. They were definitely happy with whatever went down last night. Universe Flower, when will Y contact me again? Could be within the next two, I'm going to say 2 weeks to I'm going to say 14 to 16 days, maybe, something like that. Jazzy, when will the Leo speak to me? Maybe within the next 4 days. Master Manifester, how does my dad think of me right now? Thinks that you're pretty well balanced and kind of stable, right? However, the devil is here, so they may think that you lie sometimes or that you're not 100% honest. Devil could be deceit, but it also could be like overindulging in earthly pleasures. So I don't know if, you know, you drink too much, he may think that's an issue. Thinks that you have a lot of potential for the future. Thinks that you're very smart, you're very intelligent, sometimes you hold yourself back. Eight of Swords. He thinks that you're very passionate, very capable, and very kind. Bethany, how is Gemini feeling about me? How's Gemini feeling? Gemini thinks that you're successful, intelligent, reliable, dependable, independent, kind-hearted, sincere, unique, and creative. Simran, H's thoughts and feelings to me currently after the drama that happened today, good and bad. Okay, I don't know what the situation was with the drama today, but this person feels hurt. They feel like a little bit overwhelmed. They may feel like you're trying to control the situation. Emperor in reverse is somebody who's like trying to control something. They also feel like they may feel like they were treated unfairly, or I don't know if you were the one that they had the issues with, but they may feel like you treated them unfairly, or you were unkind, or you made a bigger deal out of it than it really needed to be. And they're pretty upset. This person's pretty upset. I mean, it'll blow over eventually, but they're holding themselves back right now. They may be feeling a little bit betrayed by the situation. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but... Now, I have a question. If tarot says yes or no or provides a sign to a question, has become hypothetical. Because, like, we don't know, right? So it's like, let's just say, for example, I'm looking for a job, but I don't have the job yet. But a job is coming. So say somebody asks, did Danny get a job? And the cards say, yeah, but I didn't get the job yet. Because the cards don't give you the time, like, the timing isn't always there, right? So, like, for example, with the guy, the Scorpio guy that's going to meet the other Scorpio, maybe he hasn't met her yet. Maybe she's coming in, but maybe she's not coming in until September. So now here we are doing a reading on somebody who doesn't really exist yet. So we don't know how they met, or if they're going to meet, or when they're going to meet, because we don't know that it's happened yet. You know, like, if somebody were to say, and I use this example all the time, you're going to take a trip. I was hearing that for years. Oh, you're going on a trip, going on a trip. I'm not going anywhere. But eventually I'm going to go on a trip. So let's say that somebody were to go to a reader and say, is Danny going on a trip? Oh yeah, Danny's going on a trip. But the trip wasn't for 5 years. So in the 5 years, it's like, now did Danny go on a trip? Yeah, she went on a trip. I have gone on trips, yeah. I have gone to places, but in that moment, I didn't go anywhere for 5 years. So, like, you see what I'm saying? It's like, if we don't know for sure that we're dealing with this, then it's kind of hypothetical. And if we don't know the person has come in yet, then we don't really know that this is what's happening. And that's why I would rather people know exactly what's going on in the situation rather than guess, look on social media, or make things up. because it becomes really hypothetical. You know what I mean? Like, what happens if this guy hasn't met this Scorpio? She's coming in next week. Like, how am I giving a reading on something that hasn't happened yet? Like, she hasn't even entered. So it's kind of like, I don't know, I feel like it can be very inaccurate. Let me see what the next thing said. Foolproof, but I hear lots of readers say tarot doesn't lie. I don't believe that tarot lies. What I think happens is we misinterpret it. Like I say all the time, I was told on 2 separate occasions somebody from your past is going to return. So in my brain, here I am thinking about all the people I was either interested in or that I dated in my past. I wasn't thinking that it was somebody who I knew from high school. Like, that never crossed my mind. So here I am thinking, oh, well, it's got to be Gary. Well, maybe it's Tom. Well, I had a crush on this guy. Well, maybe it's that guy I dated from A&P. It was somebody from my past, but it wasn't somebody who I dated from my past. So that's where I was like, in a million years, the 2 people that they were talking about, I never would have thought of because I wasn't connected to either of them. Did I know who they were? Yeah, because we went to the same high school. But that was where that connection ended and however many years ago. So I would never think that somebody from my past coming back would have been him. Like, how are you from my past? But it's like, I knew him from my past. And the situation was, this is her exact words, and I have it on tape. She said, it's somebody from your past that had to go out and have a life and returns back to you. That's what she said. So in my head, I'm thinking, well, this must have been someone that I was with. Never realizing that, yeah, he went out, he had a life, got married real young, had kids real young, got divorced, and then it happened. And in a million years, I never would have guessed it was him. So I don't believe that tarot lies, but I believe that what we have in our head is one thing, and the way it happens is another way, or another thing. Or like, is an Aquarius coming in? Yeah, Aquarius is coming in, Aquarius is coming in, Aquarius is coming in. But it's not the one that you think it is. And then it's like, damn, I haven't heard from him in 6 months. And then boom, you meet some new Aquarius. And it's like, okay, now that was the Aquarius. Or like the guy, the vendor from the store. But we thought that it was him. Even the woman, she's like, it's got to be him. Who else is it? And it wasn't him. But they were sort of, kind of the same type. Like, they were like the same build. They were kind of like, I don't know. If you saw the 2 guys together, you would think they could be friends. They were kind of the same type. But it wasn't that vendor. It was, nothing ever happened with that vendor. Anyhow. So that's why sometimes the way things happen are bizarre. And sometimes things happen out of order. It's like, oh, you're going to get a new job. Oh, you're going on a trip. Oh, here, look, you could buy a house. And then meanwhile, it happens backwards. And then you think, well, shit, I just bought the house. So now what happened? I'm not going to go on that trip. And then you wind up going on the trip afterwards. And it's like, well, how come everything happened backwards? That happens too. That's happened to me before. Anyhow, let me continue. Irene, what's going to happen with Eugene when Eugene comes home and has arguments with his other BM? What's BM? All right, let's see. What's going to happen when Eugene comes home and has arguments with his other BM? All right, what happens when he comes home? Okay, when he comes home, I don't know where he is. It looks like he's on best behavior because he wants disappointments or whatever has gone on behind him. If he's been fighting with this person previously, I don't think he wants to go back to the situation and fight again. So their relationship can move forward. However, I don't know who this person is, like in relation. Love has run out of this situation, whether they're friends, romantic, business partners, it doesn't matter. The love has run out, and they're both going to wind up feeling stuck, and eventually I think they're going to part ways. That's what I think is going to happen. When he comes back, he's kind of on best behavior, he's trying to put his best foot forward, but it doesn't last too much longer. Sorry, I can forget when things were fine. Oh, he was a cheater. It's happened to me too a lot with love in my day. People come up that I haven't met, right, and it reads like a current person. Or I've had people that haven't shown up for years. For years. Like I had the woman told me, she's like, you're gonna meet a guy that works around cars. And in my head I was like, that's like, where am I gonna be that that's gonna happen? I was a yoga instructor. And it took years. I was like, that's not gonna happen. I mean, like 10 years later. Really? That's why, like, things I think can be really frustrating. And also what can be really frustrating is sometimes somebody shows up that's like significant, right? Like, let's go back to the Scorpio guy. It looks like it's significant, but we're not in that relationship, so we don't know. Like, this could be some crazy girl that's chasing him around, and he may be being nice to her, or he may not realize that she's crazy in the beginning. And then it may come up as something significant because it's been a problem for him and he's trying to get out of it or get rid of it, because I've seen that happen too. Like, somebody's showing up all the time and you're like, oh, well, they must be, looks like things are moving forward. Looks like, look, there's perseverance is paying off. But that other person is being perseverant and like kind of like chasing the other person. And then when the whole thing explodes, then you're like, oh, damn, there's the tower moment. So it wasn't always, sometimes it's not always what it looks like. Or, you know, because I don't think that we get to see everything. You know what I mean? Because there's a lesson in everything. So sometimes I feel like you don't see everything, because if you did, then the other person wouldn't learn their lesson. Because, like, if you told them, hey, you know, this person's crazy, stop entertaining them, and they listen to you, which mostly of the time people don't listen. But if they did, they would never learn their lesson what that situation's trying to teach them. Anyhow. Charmaine. How does the guy I like view me? How does the guy I like view me? I would say that he thinks that you're very intelligent, kind, sincere, maybe a little bit unique. May think that you're attractive. Could also think that there's potential here with the Two of Cups. That may have crossed his mind before. He may also think that you're attractive and maybe even a little bit mysterious. Death card. Growth, change, transformation, and a little bit of mystery. Sorry, how does Aaron feel towards me romantically right now? I think that his intentions are for things to move forward, and there's good luck around the situation. I think he thinks that you're grounded and stable, you're kind. I think he also thinks that the two of you have a nice connection, which sometimes he takes for granted. Feels as if he's being guided by the divine. Communication with him should pick up, like you hear from him out of the blue, but the communication should be pretty good for a while. It's like good communication comes in. And he has a lot of respect for you. He thinks that things are going to change for the better between the two of you quickly. I can't remember if this is somebody from your past, but he seems to feel like comfortable, but not in a bad way, like comfortable in the situation. Like, he can be himself. He feels relaxed. He doesn't feel like he has to pretend or he has to like do anything out of the ordinary to impress you. He feels like the two of you just kind of have that connection. So that's positive. I don't know where you guys are in the situation, but the situation seems like it's pretty good. Oh, baby mama. Oh, that's the other thing. I don't think that situation is going to last too long. He may try when he first comes home, but it's not going to last. Love's run out. I kind of feel for those situations, because I feel like not necessarily, it doesn't necessarily have to be baby mama. It could be anybody, but where two people are like trying to hold on to something and it's just not there anymore, and it's like making that decision to, you know, it's time to walk away. Like, that's a tough place to be in, and I think that's what's going to happen. MJ, Z the Aquarius current energies towards me. Not bad. Like, unstuck, well prepared, and I mean, communication may be a little sporadic. I don't know, communication doesn't look good, but he's like his energy seems to feel like stable or consistent, even though communication's down. I know that sounds weird, but he seems to be comfortable in this situation. Maybe he's comfortable so much that he feels like he doesn't have to communicate that much. MJ, what are Zebby the Virgo's current energies towards me? Did I just do that one? Oh, the same question went twice. Is it? Or are they two different people? Are they two different people? Yeah. One's a Virgo, one's an Aquarius. What's wrong with me? All right, let's see. What are the Virgo's current energies towards me? His energy comes up a little bit more weak. Like if I were to compare the two, the first guy comes up as his energy is much stronger. This guy comes up a little bit weak, but there's still happiness. I don't know if this guy's like an old loyal friend and you guys have been friends for a long time, but it comes up as like mutual respect, a little bit weak or more along the lines of a friendship, but there's still happiness around it. UAF, spirit in general. Okay, so generally speaking, you have negativity moving into the past. You have a little bit of good luck coming in. Feeling a little bit more financially stable and also feeling like you're making decisions with your best interest in heart, putting yourself first, and your life is moving forward, which is good. There's a water sign here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You're going to have choices that bring in happiness. Choices that bring in happiness. Not bad. Let's see what spirit cards say. Knight of Water, emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, contemplative. Falling in love or wedding proposal is the need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event. Page of Air, outgoing, creative, confident, mischievous. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. Ace of Air, brilliant new ideas and inspirations, seeing the truth in a situation, a challenging beginning. Use an exciting new endeavor. I think something, I feel like this has nothing to do with the cards. This is just me personally. I feel like you're on the brink of something. Like all of a sudden something's going to change and it's going to like change the whole picture. Like you're on the brink of something. It just hasn't happened yet. Oh, he is from the past. Okay. Yeah, he seems like he's pretty permanent around the picture. Simran, taking into account all of the misinterpretations and time frames of tarot cards, I want to rephrase my question. Is the Scorpio currently talking to a new possible love partner that he is interested in? I think he is, yes, because that came up with 3 aces when I asked it earlier, but let's see. Yeah, he does have somebody around him that he's interested in, and he is looking for his life to move forward. However, I don't know how, it's like he comes up as somebody who's got like the intentions, but I don't know that he's going to follow through. Like he may, like, he reminds me of somebody that goes so far, but then stops just short. So let's see what happens with him. Oh, you feel that too? That's good. That's good. I did that one. What here haven't I gotten to yet? Let me go down to the bottom and go back up. Ajit, general for tomorrow. General for tomorrow. got growth, change, and transformation coming in around you. You also could have a new business opportunity around you. This isn't going to happen tomorrow, but you're headed towards the 10 cups being full. So tomorrow's energy looks good. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. It also looks like you could have a fire sign around that's of significance. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and anxiety seems to move into the past, or anxiety seems to lessen. Ashley, may I ask if you see my new connection with the Taurus guy, first initial Y, going anywhere? Okay, let's see what's happening with Y. Yeah, it does have potential. It's got potential for things to change for the better quickly, for romance to pick up, and for a new little venture. Yeah, I think it's got potential. Kevin, old friends trying to add me. What do they want? Okay, I don't know how many old friends there are, but it looks like you've got, and there may be more that are holding themselves back.